Good evening, everyone. Good evening. I am Renu Mukherjee. I've been primarily working with the corporate world and with the senior management of organizations, the senior leadership. My work is in the domain of talent and leadership assessment and development. So a lot of my work centers around assessment, behavioral analysis, psychometric assessments, coaching. So this is what I've been doing. And so prior to coming to AlphaStars for my ACC level, I have got coached in the brain-based way of doing coaching. But I can't express to you how happy I am. And thanks to Siri, because first time I spoke to you for this. And when you took me through how this entire thing works. And thanks a lot, Sat. Immense learning I've had from you. And thanks, Prosperity, for partnering in this learning. And so what I've picked up from AlphaStars was, and I was discussing this with Sat, that when I was working with the brain-based coaching, it engages most of your cognitive abilities, etc. And you coach accordingly. The senses you engage, but not the way holistically that you do through NLP, and that's what I am taking away with me. That's my biggest takeaway, how you engage your entire entity. So in coaching we keep hearing about that, your entire entity, and you coach with your presence and the mindfulness of you and the coaching. But through these techniques I have realized that what it really means when you're actually doing that as a coach and for the coaching. So the wholesome experience, and that's my biggest takeaway. Thank you so much, Sat. Thank you so much. And Siri, because of the kind of the positive push that she kept giving me, Renu, kar liya, bhej diya, even when I was with my sessions, kab karogi, kab karegi, and I was, Siri, aaj main ye 2 sessions karke I am sending my confirmation. So thanks for that positive push. So, and what I've otherwise also enjoyed is the bonding that I've had with all of you. First day when I walked in, I didn't know that I would bond this way because it takes time for me to bond. I can empathize with people, work with people, listen to people, work with people, but this kind of bonding as a friend doesn't happen naturally. So, and Subhash, I'm going to miss you a lot. For the kind of, the different parallel thinking that he brings to everything. So we were doing the vision session and he's standing here, he's saying, देखो जरा मेरे breakthrough thinking से ये break ना हो जाए. So in that intense moment also, this is what he is capable of. So when you are supposed to move those 3 steps, so he was saying, इतना मत move करा देना कि मेरे breakthrough thinking से ये break हो जाए. So that is, so these are my learnings, and I want to now talk to you about what is it that at a personal level I want to do in terms of vision. So I have my vision of completing my PCC by April 2018. I've got the coaching hours, but there are certain other things that need to be done, and I wish to complete another 200 hours of coaching. That's at a professional level. The other thing that I want to do is some of these techniques I want to apply on myself. And the other goal that I have taken is my health goal. And get rid of my spondylitis and migraine by end of 2018 July. So that's on a personal front.
Has these days made some difference to you in that one?
Absolutely. I'm practicing. So I was working on these patterns yesterday and how I hold Jyoti, and I've been working on that. So I'm working on that. And so the model that I want to present is that as I work in the senior leadership and senior management domain coaching, typically the problems that they experience and where I relate all my learnings from here, which I can apply, is things like they would talk about enhancing and growing personal performance, career concerns for themselves, they've reached the zenith and they're feeling bored, or they're feeling, what's my true calling in life? What do I want to do? So career concerns. Transition to higher and complex roles. So different country, different geography, different role, different business. So then impactful communication, because they also have to energize the organization at times when they're setting visions, etc. Work-life balance at that level becomes a big challenge. Strategic influence. So when it's about influencing team members, juniors, it's fine, but at that level, even influencing the peers and the chairmen and the MDs and the directors and senior VPs becomes an issue. Building talent. So once I am there, who else is going to, take the bandwagon? So leadership pipeline, building talent, dealing with conflicts, building workplace relationships, team engagement. These are the issues that they have. And from there, what I look at is, for anything, you have to have a vision, the goal clarity, achievement, excellence, role model of excellence, and vision. And you would have seen the space, because that's the space it requires to, and the time. So that's in a pictographic way. And the tools that I intend to use there is best of inner knowingness, true teacher within, evolving a vision, goal clarity, resourcefulness, execution strategies, good decision making strategies, building commitment and increasing motivation, limitation to excellence, excellence to role model of excellence, work-life balance, strengthening communication through meta programs, replacing the behaviors, best of learner, and break your rules. What I also want to work with this domain itself is, sometimes they come from here. Over a period of time, the patterns that they've built, the gremlins and the limiting beliefs that they have acquired, limitations, the mental blocks, the fears. So how do they work on all of them? And when they are looking for, which goes beyond all of this, and it's talking about how do I strengthen productive communication and a richer and a fulfilling life experience. So when that's the focus, so from here, when you've shed all of this in the dustbin, and then when from there you see these new leaves emerging, developing perspectives, InnerMost Shift, submodalities, change work using dissociation, dropping and breaking the negative patterns, execution strategies, replacing the behaviors, building commitment and innermost, and increasing motivation. Without that, nothing happens. Good decision making strategies, resourcefulness, inner knowingness, true teacher within, feel good. This is at the base, this is the foundation, and you keep moving up. So this is what I want to work with, and this is how I want to.
Great.
Yeah. Thank you so much.